We have a request. And if you have a request, as long as you got money, go to assholeconsulting.com. And our good buddy, Nonstop Dre 360. I said, you're not pissing away too much of your GI Bill on these. Like, no, I got plenty of money. Oh, okay, good. Greetings, Captain Dick Week. Brave and stunning New York Times bestselling and recommended on Oprah's book club. Dude, I wish. You think I'd be talking to you, schmoes, if I made Oprah's book club? You think if I was on the New York Times bestseller, I'd be here? That probably would be. I'd be like, oh, all my friends. Author of 50 Shades of Gender, Spencer's Guide to Happiness and Egg Freezing, and Communism Done Right. What's a good and fun bidnaz idea that'll make me 6 figs and get me the girlsa like Dan Bilzerian while following my passion? Should I drop ship or sell courses on this? How to sell courses? Sure, you got to write a book. If you might want to start your own podcast by making annoying ads showing fake money and leased vehicles. I'm joking. My real request is simple 3 Clary originals on any topic you want. Yes, you can make 3 different videos for each original. Name your price, geezer. You spelled it gezer. There's 2 E's in geezer. You're a college student, huh? You just got the smarts because you went to the college. I recommended Black Man's Guide Out of Poverty and your other books to a few black people who was complaining about the government, and they just told me you're racist. That don't understand the real. I'm racist because I wrote a book to help out black people. Tell those fuckers, shut, Dre, right there, you motherfuckers. Fuck you. Enjoy your poverty. Fuck you. God almighty. How dumb do you have to be? Hey, here's a book that'll help you with your phone. Fuck you. Really? I can't. No one can help that level of stupid. No one. Fuck you. What do? Do you call your doctor a racist because he's trying to help you out? He happens to be white or Asian. He's there. Oh, you didn't understand the struggle. Dude, you got diabetes. You need to fuck you, racist. All right, fuck it. Go. Eat your fucking sandwiches. I don't know. Don't understand the real struggles of what it's like to be black because you're white. That's why I employed like 6 of my black friends and colleagues to provide insight. Fucking never mind. And have privilege. Okay. Whatever you got to do to tell yourself, because it certainly isn't you being the baby daddy to 8 different baby mamas that's fucking up your life. Yeah. It's this magic world. At least I tried helping and recommending your books. Okay, all right. Well, we got to get to this. That is not why we're here. All right. We are here for the original. I would like to tell you a story. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. Many, many, many years ago, when Cappy was young, I had a friend. My best friend in Milwaukee. Still my best friend today in Milwaukee. And she was going to get married. She got married. Oh, man. I remember I was in the groom's party thing. And so I had my tuxedo. I went to this church and we all sat there. I still got pictures. I had my 90s haircut. Got shut down by a bunch of bridesmaids, a bunch of gals. And then 5 years later, divorced. Now, I'd hauled my ass all the way from Minneapolis down to Milwaukee to see my friend get married and the suit rental and everything, like, and the time and all that. Okay. Then I think 2 or 3 years later, hey, I'm getting married again. Oh, good. Let's go now. Drive all the way down. I know, another 2 for you. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck? So the third time, she says, hey, I'm getting married. Good. Wait a minute. Okay, why not? Sure. And I can't be hard on her because she is my best friend in Milwaukee, one of the most intelligent people I know. And it was very scary to me, like, whoa, if she's getting divorced, what the fuck are my chances? Like, I thought only stupid people and people who weren't cynical enough, and apparently not. And so, and the third time, and I met the guy's a great guy, hero, better than me, very intelligent man. I won't say what, but high-end professional. One of these guys that cracked, it's like, no, we're not doing this bullshit. We're married. Okay. Come on down, get married. Drive all the way back from Minneapolis down to Milwaukee. Go through the thing, and the thing and the stuff, and I do, and da. And this time there was like, drop your gifts here. Put the wedding gifts here. I didn't get a wedding gift. So the guy, it's a friend I consider. He would text back and forth. He says, "Did you guys give a wedding gift?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, why not?" Curiosity. I said, "When you're fucking married for 5 years, then contact me. I'm sick and tired of buying wedding gifts. Like, no one makes it. I'll buy an anniversary gift because you guys are keeping it the fuck together. All right? But I'm not buying a gift every time, which essentially gets a new boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm not, and again, I've talked about it before. Oh, foolish Cappy. I thought my generation was going to usher in, and this is talking 25, maybe even 30 years ago. I thought, man, with all my friends have their parents get divorced and all this divorce going around, Gen X is going to grow up straight. We're going to grow up. We're going to be nuclear families. We saw the Huxtable family. We saw not Different Strokes. What was the other one? There's a whole slew of home-timey nuclear family type of shit. Although there was one where you had Different Strokes and Who's the Boss? Those were broken homes. All right. And the Golden Gals is just old spinsters. Little do we know that would be that would be a documentary or a prophecy of Gen X women come true. But that's a side. But you had what? Growing Pains, and you had Family Ties, and you had The Cosby Show, and you had, if you went back in the olden days, you'd had reruns like Leave It to Beaver. That was kind of a boring show. But anyway, it was like, that's it. We're going to get there. Oh, fuck no. We're just like, oh yeah, boomers, hold our beer. Now, of course, statistically speaking, when I did the numbers for this book, How Not to Become a Millennial, the boomers do have the record on two things, and we're never going to beat it. They have the absolute record on drug abuse, and they have the absolute record on divorce. The best we can hope for is silver. And by God, Gen X is doing their best to get number 2. But I was just like, God damn. And I've seen it. I've seen it on Facebook, my friends, even friends. I'm like, oh, they're going to be together forever. What do you mean divorced? And not just with my buddy back in the day, but like all my buddies and girls would invite me to weddings because I was the ballroom dancer. Oh, let me showcase you off. And we go there. And after even before I was 30, I knew enough. I'm like, why the fuck? All the hypocrisy. All the bullshit. We're gonna go and rent a nice place, and it's gonna be on the veranda of this beautiful golf course or this estate, and we're gonna have little party favors, and all the crap, not just the financial outlay, but all the time that not only the bride but all the women throw in. They could have built the Sears Tower by scratch. The average wedding party, the amount of labor women put in the average wedding, they could build Chicago from the ground up with a saw and a hammer. And then there's the financial, like all these resources to go into something where I'd be like, yep, they're going to get divorced. And sure enough, half of them did. Even make it 5 years. Talking to the gals, I'd go to hey, how's the people that we went to that way where you used me as the dance whore that I am? I was a dance whore. Nothing wrong with whoring, as long as you get paid. So I was the dance whore many times. One time there was a gal, her ex was going to be there, and she wanted to show off. I'm like, hey, it's going to cost you. And I was officially a dance whore. I got paid to dance. We're all whores. And sure enough, that wedding went south. And I said, where are they? Oh, they're divorced. They're divorced. I'm like, what the fuck did we show up and waste our time? Let alone, why do we waste our money getting them a gift? The registry, go to Target, get a registry. Hey, white people, go to a place where people hate white people called Target. And you just go ahead and get the registry. Oh my goodness, Target's just so amazing. And so I think it was about 32 or 33. It was over a decade ago. I got a policy. I don't give people wedding gifts. That's not a big deal. That's like statistically speaking, buying someone a wedding gift is like deciding to get somebody a gift if they flip a coin and it lands heads. All right. It's not, it doesn't take anything. It's not an accomplishment. It's not an achievement. And just like, oh, hey, it's your 40th, you know, what do they say? Your first wedding anniversary is paper and then it's tinfoil. It's this whole thing. Some girls came up with it. Whereas traditionally, I think it's like 10-year, it's, I don't know, silver, 25, it's gold, and 50 diamonds. I don't know, something like that. Okay. Those are milestones to celebrate. When you make it to 5 years, maybe I'll get you guys a Big Mac meal. Okay. When you make it to 10, it goes exponential because that's applaudable by Gen X or millennial or boomer standards. You made it 10 years. All right. Maybe you get Jimmy John's and a bag of chips. That's a 90s reference there for you youngins, for you Gen Zers. All that in a bag of chips. That's what I was. They asked you, what were you, Aaron? I was all that in a bag of chips. I'm like, damn. You make it to 25 if you're alive, because people are getting married so late, which is fine, because, you know, why marry scorpions? I'm just saying, get involved with the government. Okay, yeah, no, here's a nice watch. And by the way, I'm old enough, I might be able to afford something. And 50, if any of us are around, fine. I'll buy you a cruise with Trump bucks or whatever, whoever the president is, President Ocasio-Cortez prints off all the money. I'll buy you guys the Trump, the cruise. The Venezuelan cruise where everyone catches a disease. And so that's what I would do. And I think it would send a message. Now, I'm pretty sure Gen Z is pretty jaded like the millennials. And the word's getting out that marriage ain't all it's cracked up to be, both for the women and the men. I think everyone's got the memo. People aren't getting married as much. All-time record low. All-time record. Since they've been recording it since the post-Civil War. I think it's 1865 or 1867 they've been recorded, or at least that data series I saw. All-time low. But yeah, man, you don't, if there's like a wedding, now it's like, no, when you have a wedding anniversary, let me know. Then we'll celebrate. You two wasting our time and your time and all of our resources. Fuck that. You're not getting a wedding gift. Okay. When you prove to me you're adults and you can keep it together, then we'll get it. And also, as is more the case, 40% of the kids are born out of wedlock, and then they decide to get married after the woman. No, you don't ever get a fucking wedding gift then. You had an illegitimate kid. Gee, I wonder why Western civilization does better than the second or the third world. I don't know. We got standards and we just don't spit out kids. Well, we'll worry about it later. Get the fuck married, stay the fuck married, and then have your fucking kids. Okay? And if you can't do that, why don't you go jump off a fucking cliff? Because that's what a piece of shit you are, divorcing on your kids. I guess we'll get married now. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, she's preggers. Now that we are preggers. There's only one Prager, Dennis Prager. All right, I got to knock this out real quick. Then we got the Clary podcast starting in about 10 minutes. Nicholas Daniels for $2. Hi, Cap, your opinion on the Freedom State Project. Not bad. That's what it was when we were like more of a federal, you had the states and the federal government was a very limited overseeing organization that was just in charge of the military, commerce, interstate commerce, and the currency. I'm leaving the United States probably. That's just me. Joe Belliello, good Italian name there. I refuse to be the best man because I opposed my friend getting married. Yeah, I mean, there's another whole point not to even attend weddings for men. It's like, no, dude, I'm not. Unless you knew the gal and she was amazing. That every once in a while has had. And I don't mean girlfriend amazing. I mean man amazing. Like, oh yeah, you actually are amazing. That you have achieved something that I haven't seen. Like you're this there was one gal. Married Glorious Carl's son. Oh, what a wonderful woman. Oh, just a sweetheart. Nurse making us cookies. She's playing poker. Takes our money. And she was beautiful. A very feminine looking, beautiful woman. Oh God, and me and Glorious Carl like, hey, numbnuts, come here talking to her. Said, you better fucking not fuck this up, you dumb son of a bitch. Like, oh, yeah, all right. All right, that's it. Cappy going to go do some podcasts. We'll see you guys later. Tune in. Coming up soon. Toodles.